The sun is just starting to set here, but we're getting ready to start the next phase of our garden. So I thought I'd show you what it looks like today. It was supposed to have been completed 2 weeks ago, and that has not happened. But they promised me that they're coming this week. So I think last time I shared with you, ooh, look at all the bugs, what it looked like. We hadn't finished clearing all this out yet. We cleared that out. We cleared a lot of this out. We need to trim a little bit more. We pulled a number of rocks out because I want them for a garden bed over here. But this is what it's looking like right now. They're going to do a ditch. They're going to prep the soil, and then they're going to put some topsoil or see how far it can go. It may only be half the space this year, maybe more. We're kind of taking it bit by bit, see what happens, but here's the before. And here's the pretty sky. This is what's going on. This is the digger to do the ditch. And this is how it ended up last night. It's way smaller than we were thinking. They're making a ditch around the back and down the side, so the water drains better. So here's the finished product. There's Tyler. We had a bit of a miscommunication. They were making it about 6 inches, and we had talked about making it about 3 to 4. And he had also put dirt here, and I said there's no point in putting dirt here because we won't be planting right there. It was frustrating. He was frustrated too, but he said he moved it out and spread it out. It looks a little too thin now. We'll see. And then he did the ditch, which we'll go check out in a second. So he Harley raked it, which I thought was to help with keeping it smooth, but there's some issues for sure. So here's the ditch at the back. It's not as far as we were hoping. And it also doesn't go around the corner, which is incredibly disappointing. Here's where it starts on this side. So we're gonna have to like dig this by hand and fix this a bit. And they're trying to dig out down there because it didn't go all the way through. Here is the plot though. We measured it. It's about 58 by 56 feet. So the next step is to divide up where we're gonna put things and kind of get an idea. I still think we're gonna end up planting the fruit trees over here because they need to be further back. At least there's soil from the ditch now there. Nathan's trying to get the water out. But now that this part is done, I'm going to plant flower seeds because I've been waiting. I have wildflower seeds, and I have some, what are those called? Sunflower seeds left. Maybe over here. And get some pretty flowers going. I just finished putting this all over the area. It took almost 2 containers. I know it's not ideal and the right thing to do, but that's all I can do because we can't afford mulch or compost to be brought in. So that's it for this year. It looks like it's gonna rain. That's why I went and did it now. But it's kind of going past, so we'll see. Hopefully it will rain and get some nutrients soaking in there. My husband picked up the stuff for the fence. So that's the next task we need to do. We picked up some flowers. Katie and I chose them. A bunch of different colors to put in the beds here. There are some, oh, I forget the name of them now, peonies planted in the back. So we're gonna plant some of these in the front in both of these beds, and we're going to start getting the fencing up. Okay, these are done. Look how pretty they look.
This one's named Little Wonder.
Yes, Katie helped choose them. And then with those other ones that will come up in behind, it will look really nice when it's full. Jacob planted something he found. We don't know what it is.
I actually planted it.
Okay, we'll see what it is. So we're gonna go ahead and plant the sunflower seeds that we have. We had tried them over here earlier and it just didn't work. So we're gonna go do them over there, and then we've got some wildflowers, 2 different packs we're gonna try, and some lupins we wanna put.
Where's the gate?
The sunflowers are all planted mostly over here, a little bit here. So now we're gonna do wildflowers in this area and just try and get some pretty flowers and attract bees. It rained super heavy yesterday. You can see the mud is splattered everywhere. The plants got pelted so badly, especially these ones. We tried to empty off what we could. We brought them in for the night. There's more that needs to be emptied off, but man, they took a pelting. In happier news, our strawberries are starting to flower, some of them, which is good. The blackberries very slowly growing. The rhubarb's doing great. It's happy as can be growing here. There's some more here. The raspberries are doing well. I may end up just leaving. I think I am going to leave the strawberries in here. I don't know. I'll take you over to the garden and show you and have a little chat. So here's what the garden area looks like. My husband's going to fix this because later today some of it's kind of not tight enough. And we need more string to keep stringing just to make it seem higher, right? We hadn't seen deer for months, but then last night we saw one right over there, so they're definitely around. We also saw a bobcat walking across the street, and he went just in those first few trees there behind the garden, so that's a little concerning. But yeah, we need the gate, and then at least that will be closed off, because I think what he was saying is that we're like just a few feet short to make this go all the way, so we gotta take care of that. The heavy rain yesterday just, I came out here thinking maybe with the rain I could try and like make some rows, and there's just no way. I sunk to my ankles in some parts and it was still rock hard. We thought about getting a tiller, renting one, but like there's so many rocks underneath. I don't think we can do anything. So I think I'm just gonna go ahead and plant what I can and hope that something grows, that the plants can withstand the hard soil. I mean, disappointing doesn't even begin to describe what we feel with all the money we've put into this, but it needs a lot of amending and it's gonna take a long time to do that. So I think we're just gonna put in what we can. I'm gonna put the cold weather things in first, or the cooler weather, and then probably in a week I'll put the plants I started in once we have a gate, and just hope that we get something. I mean, it's just so disappointing. And start planning and saving up for getting like mulch and fertilizer and stuff for the fall, maybe to sit through the fall, through winter, spring. We'll see, but that's where we're at. So that's where I'm gonna end this. I hope you're having a better day than me. Take care.